My brothers and sisters, Wayne here, and already I've got a question for you. What's your favorite song right now? Is it something that, I don't know, motivates you or energizes you, or maybe it calms you down, or maybe it puts into words some emotion that you're feeling that you just can't fully put into words yourself? Whatever it is, let that be the start of our discussion. For the church, we actually have the Psalms, and if you open any Bible to about halfway through, you'll find 150 Psalms that were mostly written by King David. Now, what's awesome about that is that it describes so many different emotions that we feel today, such as success and despair. It talks about times that are good and times that are bad. It talks about ways of thanking God and praising God and trusting in God and so much more. The church thinks it's so important that they put it in every single mass. And to be honest with you, when I was a little kid, I used to think that was intermission time, was the responsorial psalm, like, hey, we've got these two readings, so let's just put a song in the middle. And that's not true at all. In fact, anytime that you read the first reading, you should read the psalm, because that is how we are called to respond to the first reading. So whenever you read the first reading, always read the responsorial psalm as well. The other reason why it's super important is because that's the way that Jesus prayed as a good Jew that he was. In fact, even when he's hanging on the cross, he's actually praying psalms left and right. So a lot of people think that the Mass is actually the prayer of the church, and it is actually not the official prayer of the church. It is the pinnacle of all that we pray and the height of everything that we do. But the official prayer of the church is actually the Psalms. It's actually praying them in the liturgy of the hour. In fact, every priest, bishop, deacon, most religious orders, most consecrated life, they vow to pray that every single day for the rest of their lives. In fact, I also know a lot of lay people that pray that as well. So that is why it's the prayer of the church. In fact, anybody who prays every prayer, of liturgy of the hours will actually pray all 150 psalms every 4 weeks. That's pretty awesome. And it used to be that we had to buy like these giant books that were filled with these prayers, but thanks to the internet, you can actually go online and view them for free. And actually, one of my favorite apps it's called iBreviary. And what it does is it actually shows how many people are praying with you at that hour. In fact, that's why I think it's really cool, because it shows that you're not praying alone, that you're actually praying in community. So that is our challenge. How can we make the Psalms a little bit better part of our life? Maybe it's going out and finding what the Psalm of the day is and reading it and praying with it. Maybe it's actually starting the liturgy of the hours. If you're going to do that, I'd recommend starting with night prayer. It's super easy, super simple, and it's really good, easy prayer, especially right before bedtime. But that's our challenge. I'm also asking that you pray for all of our medical professionals, especially our nurses and our doctors, those that are in the medical world right now. They're fighting the battle on the front lines, dealing with patients. And so I'm asking that you pray for their wisdom, that they can do what is right and what is just and what is best for all of their patients. But I'm also asking that you pray for their health, because when you're dealing with sick people, you become sick yourself. So please pray for their health as well. Lastly, please say a prayer for us and know that we are praying for you. From all of us here at Impact, thank you for watching. Please know that you're loved, and may God continue to bless you today and every day of your life. Peace.